any better. You can see me? All right, let me do these. All right, let me do it. I'm going to do it on here. What kind of a stupid ass thing is this? All right, let me finish the super chats from this one. So I was up to TE. Am I being paranoid about my work situation? Am I being paranoid about my work situation? I think you're being a little paranoid, yeah. Listen, this day and age, sometimes you can't help but be paranoid. Yeah, but I think you are being a little paranoid. TE. I don't see it yet. Let me do JP. Will Alina and Sam be in a committed relationship? Yeah. I don't know if they're already in a committed relationship. It looks like they've been involved. TE, feeling disheartened about work and second guessing whether I should be in this creative industry. Feels like I'm not cut out for it, nor do I fit in anywhere else. I get it. I get it. I would give yourself a little bit more time. You got happiness coming out over your career. Weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders, and you're going to start to feel a little bit unstuck, and a wish comes true. The hard work you put in comes back to you. I would give it a little bit more time. It's okay to feel a little frustrated, but you know, I think that creativity is hard, right? Because it's subjective. So what one person likes, somebody else might not like, right? So I think that sometimes you just may have to find what works for you. Maybe this isn't the right place, or it's not the right job itself, but like it's the right job, but maybe not the right company. I wouldn't give up on it just yet. I wouldn't give up on it. I would give yourself a little bit more time. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. It can be very frustrating. You know, when I first started teaching yoga, I mean, yoga is another field where, you know, sometimes it's somewhat of a popularity contest, and it's like, meanwhile, it's like it's yoga. We shouldn't be competing with one another, or we should all be working together, but not everybody is coming from that same place. Like, somebody that wants to be popular, they want to be popular, and they're anyway, and it can be very competitive, and it also can be like everybody's a critic, and yeah, hard to please, and you sometimes can feel like, you know, maybe this just isn't for me. There was one studio in particular that I worked for that I felt was very cliquey, and some people were left out, and I just felt like that was really wrong, because the word yoga literally means union. So how dare you exclude some people and not others, right? Like, it's like defies the whole purpose. But you know, it's hard. It can be very hard. I get it. I get how you're feeling. I give it a little bit more time before you make any decisions. And I think it's normal to change your, you know, you don't have to always be in this field. At some point, you might want to change. At one point, I thought I was going to be an accountant. Yeah, hello. Oh, in what universe? The alien universe? I mean, really. But that's what I thought. I started doing bookkeeping for a grocery store. I was doing bookkeeping for years. I got a job as a staff accountant. I thought that I was heading down that road. And then it wasn't long before I was like, hey, what am I doing here? How did I get here? How did this happen to me? I was a rock star. I was playing guitar, lead guitar in a metal band. I mean, how did I end up here? So it's okay to change, grow and change. But I think that you have a little bit more time before you make that decision. Okay, we are up to JP. Who will Sam choose in the end? Janine and Capricorn. Well, once again, if two women are if they're waiting around for a man to choose, the energy always goes to the woman that does not care or that is not so needy. So the woman that wants him more will not get him, because that's the way energy works. The way the universe works is you can't sit around and wait for somebody else to choose you. Hey, pick me, pick me, pick me. See, I'm the jar of pickles on the shelf that's better than the next. Pick me. Doesn't work like that. People tend to read energy even though they don't realize that they do. And the person that is less, their energy is less into them, or they're less eager, or they're less needy, that's the person that gets chosen. That's just the way it is. So I'm looking for a Capricorn or a Virgo. Okay. It looks like the Virgo. It looks like whatever's happened with the Capricorn, I don't know if he's already made it clear to that person that they were only friends, or that it was only going to a certain level, or that he wasn't interested in having a committed relationship. But the relationship with the Virgo looks as if it has always been like a relationship. Like they look like they're different situations. It doesn't look like they're both fresh, new situations. They look like they're both have been kind of old and been around. I think the romantic relationship is with the Virgo. Velvet Rose, me and my boyfriend discuss kids, any pregnancies next year. You could definitely make that happen. Definitely. You can make that happen. Absolutely. Yep. And yeah, I'm going to say probably within the next 6 months. If you're, working on it. TR, is B seeing others already, or is there still hope? Is there still hope for me? Okay, so he's seeing others. I don't think he's seeing others. I think there's still hope. 4 of Wands. Leandra, what is Alberto hiding from me? I can't answer questions about what people are hiding, because people are hiding stuff. Everybody's hiding something. We walk around with masks to get through this show of a life. We don't let the whole world know what's going on in our lives or what's gone on in our past. Like, we all have secrets. So I can't answer questions like that, because first of all, there's too much. And not even that it's not ethical, but it's like, I don't even think the answers would come to me, because, like, think about it. What are you hiding from someone? I mean, people have shit. Like, people have stuff in the past. I was an alcoholic in the past. I was a thief in the past. I wear dentures. I don't want people to know. Like, there are all kinds of things. I was abused. Like, people hide things, and they're allowed to keep those things private. Now, if you think that this person is, like, stealing money from your bank account, if you think that this person is, doing, I can look into something like that. But what is somebody hiding? We're hiding a lot. Every one of us is. I have a friend of mine who says to me all the time, and she's never told me, and I won't ask her because it's private. She says that she did something once when she was in high school that she deeply regrets, and she still hasn't forgiven herself. And I won't ask her, because if she wants to tell me, she can. If she doesn't want to tell me, she doesn't have to. It's not my business. So I can't answer questions like that. John, the rest of the week for me. Rest of the week looks pretty good. No longer feeling stuck. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You got choices that come in. Good karma's coming back to you. A disappointment is moving into the past. Fire sign enters. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in. No longer feeling held back. Got a wish that comes true, and you may have some nice money coming in before the end of the week. Ray, is Diva Leo really going to do what she said she would do, or was she just bluffing? Okay, is Diva Leo going to do what she said she would do? I'm not convinced that she's going to do what she said she was going to do. No. She's coming up here with the Knight of Pentacles, which is like slow and stuck. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I don't know what she said, but... Leandra, is Alberto talking to another girl? There may be somebody else around him, yeah. He could be talking to somebody else, possibly Sagittarius. Mountain. I don't see it yet. Let me do Sun. Sun, what does Ramia, a coworker, think of me? What does Ramia, a coworker, think of me? May think that you're slow and steady and stable, that you have a good business practice, your perseverance pays off, and that things have changed either around you for the better quickly or changed between the two of you for the better quickly. Thinks that you're incredibly smart and very hardworking. Mountain. Is TJ the Sagittarius trying to play energetic games with me to get him to reach out to him? And will he reach out to me if I keep ignoring his 5D games? He does want you to reach out to him. He will reach out to you if you ignore him, but it's going to take time, and it would really cut down on the time that you have to wait if you reached out to him first. That's up to you, though. You don't have to. It's just, I hate to see people waiting around for something. You know what I mean? Because it's that's so annoying. I think I'm up to Cinnamon for General. Slow and steady wins the race. You could have a new job or business opportunity that comes in that you feel better respected and better paid. Things change you for the better quickly. Your perseverance pays off. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. A Virgo is around. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around school or work, and no longer holding yourself back. Destiny, General. You've got a soulmate connection coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, the weight of the world will slip off your shoulders. And you got a Sagittarius coming in. You got an Aries coming in. You also have an Aquarius. May have a creative project on the horizon that you get a lot out of. It also looks like you have no longer feeling held back. Life changes for you for the better quickly. And you are heading towards the 10 cups being full. Stojans, General. Okay, you've got somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and it may have something to do with money coming in. Earth sign enters Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You got a new journey on the horizon. Got a Leo coming in, stepping into your own strength. Your disappointment moves into the past. Feeling a little bit more self-confident helps to make life change for the better for you quickly. A wish comes true. And Aquarius enters. Ariella, how will my interview go tomorrow at Equality Corp? How will my interview tomorrow go at Equity Corp? It goes really well. Out, headed towards the 10 cups being full, and you may be given a choice. Feeling as if you've got good karma coming back around the situation. Should go really well. Mountain. No, this is what he does, and I'm tired of it. It's a game, so he doesn't have to be the first one to reach out. Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's really annoying. Cool. Does Ja want me to reach out, and should I continue to pursue? Yes, I think so. I'd give it a little bit more time. Yeah. Lily, intentions of OV towards me. Okay, this person seems to be holding back. There's something around the situation that would need to be revealed before the relationship can move forward. I don't know what it is, but you'll find out. It looks like there could be an argument that happens between the two of you, and you might feel like there's a lot of distance because he just doesn't seem to be prepared to be moving things forward. I don't know what, like, his intentions seem to be like, gotta have patience with him because it doesn't look like he's putting in all that much effort, and you may be getting sick to death of waiting for something to happen. When situations come up like that, right, where it feels like somebody is waiting, like what are his intentions? What is he gonna do? To me, it's like, if he's not doing anything, then you have two choices. Reach out to him and try to get the ball rolling. You put the effort in, see if you can get things to happen. And if you're really hell-bent on not doing that for whatever the reason, then I would try to let it go. Because it's like, when you have intentions for something, it's like, how long does it take? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, if I intend to make plans, like I have a friend who I haven't seen, I don't even know why, but we haven't seen each other really, it's probably been almost 2 years. And I think it's going to be 2 years in October or November. And he lives like 3 miles up the road from me. But that's just how life is sometimes, right? My intentions are to get together with him. His intentions are to get together with me. But life just happens, right? But he's only my friend. I'll see him when I see him. But it's in the back of my mind, right? That every now and again, I'm like, I got to reach out to him, see what his schedule's like. But sometimes we just don't, you know, he works the craziest schedule. I have Avery. Sometimes it's just not easy. But if it's a romantic situation, it's like, if that were romance, I would be like, look, it's just not going anywhere. You know, it's like, after 2 years, if you can't find time for each other, then it's just not working. But he's only a friend of mine, so I'll see him when I see him. So you got two, you can forget about it, or you could try to put in the effort and not wait. I hate that with the intentions, because it's like, if you intend to call someone, like, when are you calling? In 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 10 weeks? It's like, make the phone call. You know what I mean? Like, how long do you have to intend to do something before you actually do it? So I wouldn't wait. I would call him and see if you can get the ball rolling rather than waiting on him, because he seems to be a pain in the neck. Red, how does mom feel about me currently? She may be a little distant for some reason. I don't know what that's about. But overall, she seems to think that you're intelligent, and she's got a lot of respect for you. She thinks that you're strong, intelligent. Love cup is full. She may not agree with some of your decisions. I guess, I mean, that's all mothers are like that. So I'm not surprised. But she may feel like, I don't agree with all of the decisions, but I have a lot of respect. It also looks like she thinks that you're very successful, you have a lot of potential, and that you're very smart, grounded, and stable. Vicky, general for me for the next 24 hours. Watch out for a little argument or bickering with somebody close to you. You could be hearing from the Sagittarius. Could also be hearing from an Aquarius. Anxiety is moving into the past. Cause for celebration comes in. A betrayal moves into the past. possibly paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something could make you feel relieved. Peace and love, general. Romance heating up, a wish comes true, divine timing could make a relationship move forward. If you're not with anyone, you've got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You've got some good luck coming in. Four of Wands could be moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, upgrading a relationship, whatever it is, it's positive. It also looks like negativity is moving into the past, and you should be feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. When life starts to move forward quickly, you feel a little bit more passion, or you feel a little bit more passionate about life in general. Maggie, which school is better for you? School in Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, or San Diego? Okay. Los Angeles. Santa Barbara. San Diego. Santa Barbara. San Diego, Los Angeles is last. Divine Cancer, what did the Libra S feel when she saw me today? She seemed to be happy to see you. Things changed for the better quickly. Felt like it was a stroke of good karma, or like she was at the right place at the right time. She's got a lot of respect for you. She thinks that you're attractive. Cece, general love for the week. An earth sign around that may be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you could be feeling a little anxious around love, or maybe a little bit unstable, or feeling like not much is moving forward quickly. Perseverance pays off, so don't be afraid to put in a little extra time. But I don't know, you may be feeling a little bit negative around love. You may be deciding to walk away from something or someone that you feel is just not working for you. Yeah. It's not the best week. It's all right. As TARP, predictions or advice. Okay, let's see. As TARP. Slow and steady wins the race for you. Somebody's going to make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, and you should be getting communication from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or something you've been hoping to hear back from. A job, a school, a doctor, whatever it is. Balance comes back to life. Something comes in that makes you extremely happy before the end of this year, and you're feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You also should be feeling like you're following your passion. You may have a new job opportunity, and you have some nice money coming in. Vicky, love reading between Jay and I this week. Well, divine timing and feeling prepared, you could hear from him this week. But I don't see much more than communication coming in. There is communication. There's a little bit of good luck around communication. But other than that, I mean, you might be feeling a little bit like, hey, I'm waiting here for my ship to come in. But the communication should come in quickly. That would be positive. But other than communication, I don't see anything else really happening up this week. Red, what happened between Ash and Nicole last night? They have an argument? Had an argument because somebody felt weak, or because of the argument, somebody is feeling weak. Somebody's feeling held back. Somebody out. The one person feels held back. The other person feels like, so maybe one person was holding back and the other person kind of went in for it. It looks like things started off good, or the night started off good, but it took a turn for the worse, and there could have been an argument. I think it's going to resolve itself. I don't think it's the end of the world. Cause for celebration comes in when they listen to their intuition and things move forward. Lee. How is the Gemini's feelings when I reached out to him yesterday? He was short in his text message. Okay. Yeah, he was not feeling like talking. He's got the Hermit here. He also may feel like you caught him at a bad time. He wasn't in the mood to talk to anybody. I don't know, something may have happened. It looks like he's not looking for a new beginning, and he's feeling a little bit like let down by life in general. That has nothing to do with you. But you could have caught him in this moment, and that's why he was like so short. And if you were feeling disappointed, I wouldn't reach out to him right now. I would let him reach out to you. You know, you did what you did. You put it out there, and now let him come to you. That's what I would do, because I don't think that it had much to do with you other than you caught him at a bad time. But I think he's got to reach out to you now. He may be like a little bit burdened, or, I mean, you know, it's like we think way too much about text messages, but imagine the situation, right? You're in the grocery store, you're online, right? And you're texting with someone. Now it's your turn to check out. So the person says something and you answer them fast. You don't think twice about it. You just answer them fast, you put the phone down. Or you don't answer them at all, and you're bagging your groceries and you drive home and you forget about it. It happens. But the other person is like on the other side of the phone thinking things. When meanwhile, it's like, we take for granted that every time we text someone that they should be standing there with the phone in their hand waiting to respond. Sometimes that's just not the case. So sometimes it's, you know, it's like the circumstance, like what the person was doing. Like maybe they're cooking dinner, they're chopping peppers, they don't have time to answer the phone. Do you know what I'm getting at? So I wouldn't read too much into it, but because he was so short, I would let him come to you next time. Adriana, how's it going to be next week between David and I? Pretty good. I mean, slow and steady wins the race. But it looks like you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. The overall energy is kind, caring, sincere, and loving. A disappointment has moved into the past, and a new venture is on the horizon. So it should be pretty good. Adriana, general love. Got a committed relationship on the horizon. A new journey is about to begin. Negativity is moving into the past. It could have long-term potential. Some good karma is coming back. A long-term commitment comes in. Could be with a Libra, could be with a Taurus. But it looks like your love life is moving forward. The weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Lee, will Gemini reach out to me, or should I keep my options open? I think he will reach out to you, but I would still keep your options open. I wouldn't wait on one person, not especially if you have other choices around. Shar, what does Gil Lang like and dislike about me? I don't know why people ask about the dislike. What good is it to know what somebody dislikes about you? You can't change it. You can't change what somebody doesn't like about you. I don't know why people always ask that question. Looks like he thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere. May think that sometimes you're a little bit needy or a little bit over the top, kind of unbalanced with the Six of Pentacles. May feel like sometimes you're nice, caring, sincere. May think that you have a good personality, but may think that sometimes it's a little overbearing or there's a little too much. I don't know. That maybe sometimes women can come off a little bit needy, or not women, but people in general can come off a little bit needy or a little bit too much or whatever. I would say they think that you're very successful. They have a lot of respect for you, but they could also think that sometimes you're a little bit dramatic or a little bit too much. But who isn't? I would just be yourself and not worry about what they like or what they don't like, because you're never going to be able to change it. And the more that you try, the less it's going to work. It always goes back to the energy. When you're trying to change who you are to please somebody else, they like you less. I promise you that. I just told the story about how I changed my lipstick and I cut my hair. And you know what happened? He decided he didn't want to see me anymore and he started dating someone else. And I was like, but hey, wait a minute. I'm wearing jeans. I thought you liked the lipstick. He didn't know. He didn't care. My energy was I'm going to please you. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make you happy. And that doesn't work. Doesn't work. Just be who you are and fuck them if they don't like you. The one thing that I can say with most people is that the neediness sends people away. That's one thing that I can say, whether you're a man or a woman. When somebody's being needy and clingy and 7,000 text messages and how come you haven't answered me and how come you don't want to see me, that sends somebody away. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to have to be responsible for somebody else's happiness. Although sometimes people think that they do, but they don't. They don't want that. Because once they get it, they're like, oh God, please, 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. There, well, I moved to Turkey in 2022. Yes, you can make that happen. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. V, can you please tell me about this new guy who's coming into my life? Somebody that you haven't met yet? It's just you've been told someone new is coming in. The relationship itself will be very well functioning with the Six of Pentacles. That's the best. Cause for celebration comes in. This person's very successful. They're also very attractive. They're very intuitive. They may be a business owner or they may be very good with money. It could be both. It looks like there's a possibility of them being a Capricorn. I can't swear to it. They definitely have a romantic side. They're pretty much financially stable. They're kind, caring, and sincere. They're very intelligent. They're going to be very well read or very highly educated. Miss Therese, was D the Scorpio cheating on me when we were together? I don't believe so. No. S. Rosie, does BC still want to reconnect with me? Yes, I think so. Yeah. Empress General. Tower moments move into the past. Cause for celebration comes in when you feel successful around something that you've been working towards or hoping for. Communication comes in that you've been waiting to hear back from. It may have something to do with the job. It looks like feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence earns you respect. Feeling grounded and stable around a new job or business opportunity. A wish comes true. You also may be working on a creative project. Sure, how does G the Leo see me? Sees you as someone who is kind-hearted, sincere, grounded, stable, perseverant, smart, and intelligent. Always. If AK really misses me, why are they acting so cold to me? It just doesn't make sense. Well, they don't know what they want. So they're Slow and steady wins the race around growth, change, and transformation. They just kind of have to go through this. Anyone that's acting cold, cut off your, don't put in any more energy. That's it. You want to be cold to me? That's fine. Go be cold to somebody else. Not doing that. The more that you try to reach out to them and try to get them to warm up, the further away they're going to go. I would just stop communication right now and try to cut your energy. So like to me, it would be like, try not to talk about them, try not to ask about them, try not to discuss them, because all that energy is going out into the universe. Once you kind of disappear, then you might see them, their attitude change a little bit. Big Mama, love reading for the rest of the week. Love reading for the rest of the week. Perseverance pays off. A new journey is on the horizon. Negativity moves into the past. You could have a commitment coming in. Love cup is full. Feeling prepared for life to move forward. You got a Libra here. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Libra comes in strong or stronger. Medusa, how will my next job be like and when? Next job should be life, like changes your life for the better quickly. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Wheel of Fortune could happen at any moment between now and I'm going to say the end of the fall. No longer feeling stuck. Anxiety is easing and you're feeling very successful. You should enjoy this new job. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you do for a living, so I can't tell you that. I can just tell you that you'll be happy with it and you'll be successful with it. Isabella, general for the next 5 days. Got some good luck coming in. Someone makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but there's also an Aries coming in. The happy home. You could be entertaining at home, upgrading your home, moving home, changing homes, redecorating your home, whatever it is, it's positive. Nubia, Irvin's feelings for me. Seems to be a little bit undecided. On one hand, he definitely thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere. He may also think that that things are slow and steady wins the race, or he's not looking forward to things moving forward quickly. But he does think that there is room for growth, change, and transformation. So he's kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Thinks that you're kind-hearted, sincere, intelligent, fun-loving, and adventurous, but you might need to have a whole lot of patience with him. Shawali, does my ex regret losing me? Not yet. They will, but they're not there yet. I don't think it's been long enough. The unfortunate part of things, everyone's always asking, well, do they miss me? Do they regret things? They don't usually regret or miss anybody until the energy has been broken and the person is gone. So when you're asking questions or you're talking about them or they're front and center in your life, that's usually where your energy is still very much with them. It's like the kind of thing like, for example, right? I have an ex-boyfriend that I dated years ago for a long time. And the relationship was, it was a good relationship for a long time, but when it went south, I mean, it was crazy. But after it ended, I think I was mourning more not so much the relationship with him as a person, but more of mourning just not being in the relationship or not being in a relationship. And I missed him for a while, but then I got over it and my life moved on. And it was years later that one drunken night he reached out to me. But at that point, and then he was like, well, he said something to the effect like, I wish things could have been different or something like that. Or, it's really good to talk to you. I would just wish that things would have been different. And it's like, yeah, okay, great. I'm glad now when I don't give a fuck anymore, now you realize, but that's just the way it happens. It's unfortunate, but it goes back to the same energy thing. Like I said before, the person's like, I'm going to change. I'm going to be everything that you want me to be. Well, they don't want that. They don't find that attractive. Oh, you like blondes? All right, I'll make my hair blonde. He ain't going to like you. It's not going to make you more attractive to him. And he's not going to regret you and miss you until you're really gone. And that hasn't happened yet. I had a friend. I had a friend who was a cop. And like, to me, like, she used to call herself fat all the time. To me, she didn't look fat. She looked like she was a bigger woman, but her clothes always fit. She didn't look like she had rolls hanging out everywhere. I don't know. I just never really looked at her as somebody who was fat. Anyway, she was a bigger person. Um, and being that she worked with a lot of men, she would hear these men talk all the time. Oh, this one, she's fat, and that one's this. Men talk, all assholes. And then she would go to like a function, like a police function, and she would be like, you got to see what their wives look like. Not saying that the wives are, monsters, but here you are calling like, oh, J-Lo, she got a fat ass. Oh, she's too heavy. Meanwhile, they come in with a woman who is 3 times the size of J-Lo. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very interesting how, men can be assholes. Anyhow, and they got, when they're with their boys, the way they talk and what's attractive to them, and then what they really find attractive. Because that's not, like the, oh God, I could tell so many stories. I could probably do a whole segment on Danny Zuko. Don't even get me started. That wasn't his name. That's John Travolta's character from Grease, if you don't know, Danny Zuko. I used to call one of the cops she worked with Danny Zuko because that's what he reminded me of. I never met him, but that was like the vibe. Like, he was so cool when he was with his friends, but when he was alone, he was a regular, Joe Schmo. Mermaid Aqua. Will I meet my future husband? Oh, I can't tell you how or when or who your husband is. I don't know. Magic. How did my professor and oh look, you can see the bag hanging out. Oh, my hair is getting nice and conditioned. How did my professor and group project members think and feel about me today? How did that meeting go? And did you pass the test? They actually think that you're very smart. You put a lot of hard work into it. It also looks like you got happiness coming in. Your hard work will be acknowledged. Empress. Like, beautiful job or beautiful work. Pretty good. Mermaid, who's coming towards me? Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like it could be a Cancer. Things could move forward pretty quickly sometime before the end of the year. Cause for celebration comes in around love. Ajit, how did Caitlin feel about me today? Pretty good. Thinks that you're like spontaneous, fun-loving, exciting, like a wish comes true. Thinks that you're attractive, kind-hearted, sincere, and smart. Adriana, will David try to make a move next week? Will David try to make a move next week? I'm not convinced next week. I'm not convinced it's going to happen that soon. Red, general for 2 weeks. General for 2 weeks. Okay, over the next 2 weeks, you got a wish that's about to come true, feeling very passionate. You may not be looking back on the past fondly. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly. Looks like that's echoed with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You should be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You got money coming in. You have a fire sign around you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Got some good luck coming in, and you should feel like your personal relationships are functioning a little bit better. You also may feel like money is much better. A wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A new journey is on the horizon, and you could have travel coming in, or you could be planning travel. Noonit. Oh, happy birthday, Floyd. Happy birthday. Noonit. So I moved with William, and I'm decorating my house. Congrats. How does William feel about me making his bathroom pretty? He's okay with it. I think his attitude is kind of like, that's what women do. They make things pretty. He's all right with it. Seems to have a good attitude. Red, oh my God, did I embarrass myself hanging yesterday? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Not at all. Were you drinking? Anything that happens when you're drinking doesn't count. It's fine. JP, what is in store for my love life in the next 3 months? Got a new beginning on the horizon. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life changes for the better for you quickly when a fire sign comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you've been feeling stuck or like you just can't seem to get things moving, you actually have some nice choices coming in. Success comes in around love. May have to let go of something that you feel is either holding you back or something that you feel like you just can't get over. Because when you let go of that, all of a sudden new options come in. New journey is on the horizon. A Cancer enters. You got a wish that comes true. Passion enters. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your love life to move forward. A committed relationship comes in that brings in good luck with it. I think it's going to be the fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Unit, will Krishan reach out to hang out this week? Yeah, I think you will. Yep. Adriana, will the thing that I have been working on be accepted tomorrow with the client? It's been, oh God. Let's see. Yes. Perseverance pays off. Nav, love. Okay, if you've been feeling like at your fucking wit's end when it comes to love, like arguments, bickering, negativity, or shit's just not working right, that energy is going to change. Making a decision to leave things in the past that no longer serves you pushes your life forward pretty quickly. Success comes in around a new journey that may include a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you're walking away from people, places, and things that you just feel like they're lost causes. And you're like, you know what? I'm leaving. Like, this isn't working. I'm out of here. You may have reached that point. And when you get to that point, now all of a sudden you kind of level up a little bit. Now this water sign comes in. Charlie, I don't remember answering for you. I think I did skip it. If you could send it with purple hearts. Oh, you had a blast? Oh, good for you. Oh, good. Good. No, I don't think that you did anything crazy. But that's the worst when you wake up and you're like, what happened last night? That's terrible. I've been there. MJ, will I be pregnant by this Libra? We didn't use protect. Oh, boy. Chances are slim, 33%. I'm not that concerned, but I mean, there's always a chance. It just doesn't look like it's coming up that strong right now. But the answer is yes, so. I don't remember answering for Juliet or for Charlie. I can't remember though. I don't remember answering for them. So if you guys send me the questions, if I see the question, I may remember, but I don't think I did. Bratsy, I want to know, does my brother yawn causing problems at home? Doesn't look like he's causing problems. No, I don't think so. Charlie and Juliet. Let me scroll up and see if I see the questions. Maybe I'll remember. Oh, here's Charlie. Sent an email to a new job looking for permanent hours in 2022. Will I get them? I'm really nervous as I'm quitting my current job. I don't blame you. That's scary. Okay, will I get the permanent hours for this job in 2022? I think you're going to get them. 3 aces. You should get them. Yeah. That's a scary place to be, though. Oh, there's Juliet. Will I meet someone on a dating site or another way? Okay, let's see. Dating site. Another way. I think you're going to meet someone through a dating site. If you're actively on one right now, yeah, it could happen pretty quickly. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? Baba, will me and M kiss each other in intimacy again, and when? We're in separation now. I don't see that happening, not in the near future. I can't tell you it's never going to happen ever, ever again, but it's just not on the horizon right now. Adriana, what's coming in? Perseverance pays off around a work or business thing. Got some nice money coming in. Feeling prepared and excited, stepping into your own strength could even bring in a new project or a new endeavor. Looks like the world is at your feet. Got some travel coming in. You may be traveling. Feeling a little bit more financially stable as well. Be wise. Will I keep my job for the rest of this year? Yes, I think you will. Yeah. Yep. Easy F. Yes, go ahead. Mel, sign of the person coming in for financial benefits and gain. First person to come in is a Capricorn. Second person to come in is a Virgo. Success comes in and things move forward quickly. Earth signs, they tend to be good with money. Pisces are not. Sarah, update love reading for the rest of October till the end of November. You might have some choices that come in. Might have decisions to make. You got an Aries and a Libra coming in. And then you have things changing for the better for you quickly. No longer feeling so stuck. A Gemini may be coming in. There also could be a Sagittarius around. You may have new options between now and the end of November. Oh, Mel, ask it again then. Easy F. Will Jay and I work through this and be happy relationship? I feel like he sabotages everything due to life's hardships. Those situations are tough. You have potential to work through it, yeah, but it's going to be tough. You know, like with the self-sabotaging, like sometimes, this is going to sound terrible, but like I think like winners and losers, right? Somebody who's like a winner, like they're always successful, which is not to say that they win everything, right? But it's like, if there's something is unsuccessful, they're like, they don't harp on it. They're like, okay, that didn't work for me, but I'm going to try this. Like those people are always winning. But the people that are self-sabotaging and they're always losers in the situation, they don't realize that they do that to themselves. So it's hard to get somebody out of that mentality because they're stuck in this situation of, well, poor me, I can't do that. well, life's not fair. I don't have the opportunity. It's not so easy. It's hard to get somebody to change their way of thinking because it's all they know. So it's going to be difficult. You're going to have an uphill battle. But yeah, you could change it. You could change it. Like the self-sabotaging person will always settle for less than they deserve because they feel like they deserve less. And then they turn around and they become the victim in the situation. And it's very hard to see your way out of that. I was in that myself for a long time, feeling like there was nothing that I could ever do to change my life and I was going to be stuck forever. So I get it. I can totally understand how somebody feels like that. But they have to be the ones to do the work to change the way that they're thinking. I remember when I was in my first yoga teacher training, they did this whole big thing about limiting beliefs and how we have them on ourselves. Oh, I'll never be rich. I'll never be a size 0. I'll never get to travel the world, whatever. They're all limiting beliefs because none of that is really true. But, we convince ourselves of it, so then we fulfill that. And then it becomes a great excuse. Well, I was born heavy. I've been heavy all my life. I got big bones. Nah, I can't do it. It's like we take on that kind of a role, but you can change it. You can change it. I mean, listen, I've seen transformations happening for people in yoga. So I believe that anybody has the potential to change, but you got to be willing to do the work, which is the hard part. But yeah, to answer your question, yes. Aqua, what is BK's intentions and thoughts? Okay, I don't know what the situation is, but it looks like there's growth, change, and transformation for the better coming in. This person feels like they've got the world at their feet and they have some ideas. They're looking for happiness. They're also looking for success around money, and there's some good karma coming back to the situation. Looks like there'll be communication between the two of you. You guys may be taking time together for rest, relaxation, and self-care, or just hanging out. And it looks like you may be feeling like your friendship is moving forward, or the relationship, whatever it is moving forward. They seem to be focusing on making positive changes in their life. And it seems to be good. It's going to be working for them. Oh, sign of the person. Oh, okay, that's different. All right, let me see. Sign of the person is going to be trying to use me for financial gain. Well, it doesn't look like anybody is coming in too quickly that's looking to use you. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But it seems down the line. It doesn't look like it's immediate. And you might be thoroughly disappointed with this person. Let me see if I can figure out which air sign it is. Oh, interesting. You got an Aquarius and a Leo. There's an Aquarius and a Leo around you. I don't know what that's about, but there may be two people. Neither one looks like it's happening immediately, though. Looks like it's happening down the road. Ciarv, love. Ciarv. Got a committed relationship on the horizon. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief around love. A Taurus enters, also a water sign for Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? I think I got to everyone. So I will take a break now, and I will come back on tonight at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. Beautiful one. General around holiday business. Got plenty of money coming in. You should do really well. New business opportunities come in. World is at your feet. You got some good karma coming back to you. Feeling successful. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You should do really well. Alrighty, that's it for me for right now. I will be back on tonight, 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Hey, how you like that? How you like this? Hopefully my hair is nice and soft. Oh, Sana. All right, let me just do Sana, and then I'll go. Welcome, welcome. What's the question? Will I be in a love relationship with someone from Turkey? Okay, this will be the last one. Yeah. Yes, that can happen for you. Absolutely. Alrighty. I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a great afternoon.